Thanks, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Yes, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Just a minute, Jimmy.
I'll phone you when I get out there this evening, Chief.
And don't call me Chief.
Have you got any ideas, Chief?
You're supposed to be a reporter. You get the ideas, and don't call me Chief.
Sure good to see you again, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Gosh, Chief.
Don't call me... Well, all right, James. This is one time you may call me Chief.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hello. Ahmed Ibrahim is here.
What's happening, guys?
I was calling you, when I first moved here, I was calling you Ahmed
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah. So the way to say it's Ahmed.
Yeah.
Ha.
Yeah.
Right. But
It's like a soft
yeah. But so
Oh, you
but
say it with the h.
no, it's a ha. Yeah. But then white people, they can't say ha, so they say ha instead.
Yeah.
So I prefer just Ahmed.
Yeah.
Because Ahmed just sounds.
And it
also
has connotations of kind of terrorism and stuff.
you know, Ahmed, the dead terrorist. You know that puppet guy.
Oh, Jeff Dunham.
Fucking ruined my secondary school.
That's it. What did he used to say? He was like, I will kill you.
I kill you.
Yeah. Death to America.
My name is Ahmed. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And he's like, spell Ahmed. It's like phlegm.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but bro, I remember I just joined fucking secondary school, fresh off the boat from Egypt, year 8.
Yeah.
And
Yes, you
that
got a
was-
boat?
Nah, mid like ship, you know, middle
Yeah,
class
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
I
Egypt.
know.
Yeah.
But then I go in, and then that's my name, and first 2 years, bro, that was fucking everyone saying Ahmed.
Yeah.
And I just, yeah.
But you'd be doing well if that was the worst thing they said to you. Or was it?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know if I'd said this on the previous chief,
Yeah.
Mike and Chief, but I was saying white people and black people were horrible to me. The only people that were nice were the Somalis.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. The Somalis were cool for some reason.
But Somalis, they're Muslim as well.
yeah, I think
So
it
is
was
that
because
connection.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Brotherhood.
It's the Muslim Brotherhood,
yeah, man. So
Speaking-
black people and white people were mean.
dude. Black people more
Well,
mean.
at least you
Oh,
brought
yeah?
the blacks and whites together on something.
yeah.
Yeah, fucking on my
Yeah.
fucking ethnic arse, man.
I'm sure
Terrible.
if the the priesthood would have treated you well if you.
Speaking
you
of
know, went
priesthood, guys.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, man. You both dressed very,
priestly.
yeah, for the occasion, because Sunday is
Mhm.
God's day.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm hoping.
Oh, it is Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's God's. But I'm hoping, a lot of positive stuff about the priests.
Yeah, that's we're trying to change the stereotypes.
Yeah.
Around around priests. But you were saying something there before we started about there's 2 churches and one of them is gay or
Well,
something.
yeah. So Hamish was saying he's starting his own church or something,
Yeah.
and I said, bro, it turns out that there's based type of churches,
Yeah.
and there's gay ones, as in like there's cool ones, legit ones, and there's fucking ones that've been watered down by
So what are the legit
Holy
ones?
water.
Yeah.
apparently, bro, the proper Christian stuff
Yeah.
is the Orthodox.
Okay.
The most washed ones is Evangelican, that one,
Right.
and the Protestants, they're not respected, and then Catholics are like not.
Easy.
Catholics kind of the top
Easy.
dog.
Nah, bro, it's Orthodox, bro. Apparently they don't fuck about. Apparently,
What?
like their Jesus was like this hardcore guy, whereas the other church's Jesus with this hippie, turn the other cheek, kind of hippie, kind of lovey-dovey
Right.
Jesus.
Oh, so
Right.
do you think if the two Jesuses fought each other, the Orthodox one
Would
Oh.
fuck up the.
Oh, the Orthodox one would destroy even
Yeah.
he would
He's a
destroy
South.
the Indian
He's a,
ones, bro.
he's a southpaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's yeah. He's more of a Orthodox
Yeah.
stance. He would fuck. He
Yeah.
would destroy any. He'd destroy any god or prophet.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Orthodox Jesus.
Even Muhammad.
Nah,
Muhammad.
let's not talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, nah.
Muhammad, you can't even
No,
picture him.
you can't picture him. South Park
I
did
picture
it.
him when I jerk off.
So, like in your head, what do you if you were asked to picture Muhammad, what do you see?
Just like an Arab guy. The thing is, man. The thing
Just
is,
a guy
like,
working in a.
just a regular Arab. But the thing is, right? Like, so they're saying Jesus is also just an Arab guy, but I can't picture him to be like that. You know the
Guy with hairy knuckles and.
yeah, just this guy.
I picture like Danny DeVito.
What, as Jesus?
Yeah. Like that's the kind of like, bald,
Well, he died
like,
at
sweaty.
36, so.
They
Yeah.
aged quickly back then, you know. People
true, yeah.
didn't have creams, you know.
Yeah.
And
And if you're just drinking wine instead
they're
of
in the-
water all the time, you're
they're
gonna.
fucking walking in the sun just constantly.
But there is something.
No sun cream.
Yeah, but boys, there is something to say about like making prophets look very good looking. You know, like in terms of like if you're thinking of anyone with charisma or influence, they're usually good looking people. And
But I think that's more now that cameras are around. I think back in the day, you could hear stories of someone like great, and then you see them and you're like, oh, well, you know, at least I heard the story. Because like Abraham Lincoln, ugly man, you know. But as times progress, you know, Trump, handsome.
what beautiful.
Yeah.
For an 85-year-old.
Yeah, to be fair, actually, yeah, for an 85-year-old, he looks pretty good.
He is unstoppable. I mean, Trump. Yeah, like he's just been.
Do you think he's the new Messiah? Well, he's our Messiah. For
That's
our
what I've been
church.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a kind of a godly.
And they're crucifying him
isn't
right
he?
now.
They are crucifying unfairly. I would.
But it's for our sins.
And
Yeah.
he's also being crucified by the Jews, you believe it or not. You know. Like,
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The media, bro.
Oh, that's true.
Media's
Yeah,
for Jews
that's
and-
true.
Holy shit.
Because like I've always thought this about Trump, and like, however you feel about him, he is.
Decent guy.
He's a decent guy. No, like he's unstoppable. Like it's something to aspire to. That like you just can't fuck with him. Like
Yeah.
you can't
It
keep
just gets
him
stronger,
down.
yeah.
He just gets stronger. Yeah, he does. He just gets strong. Like he's now
Yeah.
been convicted of this fucking this bullshit. I don't even know what the trial was about.
It was about him trying to pay off Stormy Daniels.
Yeah.
Which, come on.
If
we had the money.
we've all tried to pay off whores, and
Yeah.
we've all successfully paid off whores. So I
And
don't
they
know.
and
No,
they
they-
keep their mouth shut.
Yeah.
Speaking of paying out whores, I'll just interject. What a slut. What a slut, that guy.
No, you know he likes banging old whores.
Oh, old ones?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't have
shit.
to bleep out his name, but
Yeah,
his thing is banging old filthy whores.
Dude, so speaking of that, so I don't know, you've been to a whorehouse, Hamish,
Oh,
probably, yeah.
I've been to a whorehouse as well. Yeah.
So we were doing this show, this gig in Celador, wherever, and I don't know if you guys were there. German lady was in the audience, right?
Yeah.
And she's you know, in Germany, prostitution is legal, and she was a freelance sex worker, right?
Aren't they
and-
all freelance?
Well, no, some
No,
have pimp, you know.
some of them got pimps.
Oh, okay, right.
And
right.
and the host, he was asking her, he was saying, so how much, you know, do you charge? It was Ollie, actually.
Yeah.
And then I swear to God, bro, she goes, $3.50 for an hour.
£3.50.
350 euros for an hour, right? And I swear to God, bro, she's all right looking, like,
Yeah.
decent. I remembered that time when I went to Soho like 5 years ago, and you go in
Yeah.
Soho, the ladies there. 30.
You walk in and you go, so, ho, on your knees.
Oh, whoa!
So, ho, what's going on?
Soho ho and a bottle of rum.
They're all Eastern European, right?
Yeah.
Cheap as shit, like
Yeah.
£30.
Cheap as chips.
Yeah, that's where
£50.
Father Tate trafficked them in.
Yeah.
And exactly, you go there, bro, and I'll never forget this time I went in there, and I go in, and normally in a whorehouse there's a like a madam,
Mm.
you know, just the ugliest, roughest looking lady.
And I'm always like, I want the madam because it feels exclusive.
I think that's fucks it.
Yeah.
He goes
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the madams.
I just picture like a Helena Bonham Carter type. Actually,
Yeah.
no, she's
No,
kind of, she's kind of attractive a little
It's
bit.
more of a like, you ever see Star Wars? It's more of a Jabba the Hutt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jabba the Slut.
I'm gonna have to loosen this collar. All this talk about whores is getting me a bit flustered.
Yeah.
So
Go in, right?
Yeah.
The madam normally is there. She greets you. Go upstairs, and then in the room, there's only one prostitute.
Yeah.
Because whatever. So you go. Dude, I'll go in this room, and there was an older prostitute
yeah.
with a really younger one. and I think she was like showing her the way. So
showing her the ropes, if you know what I'm saying.
Showing her ropes. I go in, and the older prostitute is like, she literally shoved this younger one to go shake my hand and like, hello, how are you? And bro, she looked, she was very young, obviously 18,
legal,
right? Legal, right? And but they just looked like she just been trafficked, bro. And I couldn't do it. So I said, let me go get cash.
Yeah.
And I went, and I didn't come back. And I was thinking, these girls are so cheap because they're all probably been like trafficked by some Albanian guy. Whereas the German
Andrew Tate probably.
Yeah. Whereas the German sex worker that was in the gig, £300. What, bro? Like, she's not, you're nowhere near as these sexy trafficked sad Eastern Europeans.
You're paying for a clear conscience, really.
That's what it was, bro. And who gives a fuck about that once you're in a whorehouse? You might as well just bang a, sexy whore.
I prefer that guilt discount, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you come quicker.
But that was maybe, a come to Jesus moment. And, I come to Jesus quite frequently in a different way. But, maybe that was sort of, maybe Allah. I don't want to, speak out of school here. But you're in there and you had a bit of a epiphany. You were like, no, this is haram.
So that's the thing, boys. Let's be real right now.
Yeah.
You're both dressed as, men of God.
Children of the cloth. Men of the cloth.
Men of cloth. This thing that you said, feeling this moral thing that we've got inside us, Rob
guilt
and Hamish. This
shame.
guilt shame thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where does it come from? Did God put that inside of us, bro? Or is it culture? Because sometimes, man, like, I'm feeling like, damn, there's a reason why I feel good when I, give a homeless man some money.
And I think, with Catholicism, I think the Catholic guilt thing comes from that we have to do confession.
Right, you do confession.
We do confession, yeah.
I've never done confession, have you?
Yeah.
I've never,
I had to do it all
that
through
wasn't
my
a thing
childhood.
in Australia, yeah.
Yeah, well, in Australia it's very warm.
Yeah.
So like those confession boxes, it would be a health and safety risk. You know what I mean?
Especially with all
They're like saunas in Australia. Oh, boy, good. But in Ireland, you'd have to go in now and you do your confession, and you've probably seen confession boxes in movies and stuff.
Yeah.
So you go in and it's so grim. You go in and you close the door and there's this little kind of like mesh.
So is this during school hours?
They would bring you during school, and then also on Sundays you could go. If I remember correctly, I've kind of blocked out a lot of my time in the as a Catholic boy, but you go in and they go in and they say blah 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 blah, and you say, "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 2 months since my last confession." And he says, "Oh, what have you done?" Or blah blah blah. And you're just a kid, so you haven't done anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not like, "Oh, I killed a hooker and I threw her in the liffey or whatever." So it's just like, "Oh, I
got this really cheap hooker.
Yeah.
£30 in Soho."
Yeah. She was barely legal, but and then he's like, "What's the address?" But,
because it feels reminiscent of a glory hole.
So
it is quite a glory hole.
Yeah, no,
it's a conscience glory hole.
Carry on, bro. There is a fucking porn series where it's a confession thing, glory hole thing.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro. So, and it's some like Italian 80s type of porn series.
Tight the pussy.
Yeah, two Hail Marys and a fucking
tight pussy. But yeah, and then you go in because you're a boy. You're like, I disobeyed my parents and I stole my brother's stuff. And he goes, "Okay, you've been forgiven or whatever, and here's your penance." And then your penance is like, you have to go outside. He goes, "Here, your penance is 10 Hail Marys." So you go out then into the pews, pew pew, and then you sit down and you do like 10 Hail Marys. So it's like, "Hail Mary, Mother of God, blah blah blah, forgive us for our sins."
So what you're saying is like it's a cultural thing. From young you're taught to feel guilty about certain things.
I think that's
and you got to find something to feel guilty about. Even if you don't feel
Yeah.
guilty, you got to be like, what if I must have done something.
But I remember you making it up on the spot. You're like just sitting in the church like, "Oh fuck, I have to make something up."
I want
to
I can't stop thinking about blowing my priest.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with that."
Yeah. I don't see why that's a sin, to be honest. So the the thing is, right? So you're saying, I don't. That might be true, right? But I just personally, I feel like I've got this thing inside, this moral compass thing, and I'm like, I'm not saying that comes from God, but it has to come from somewhere. Like, I shouldn't feel bad when I, like doing good stuff feels good, doing bad stuff feels bad. But bro, in your case, and this is the conspiracy, because we're gonna go hard tonight.
Let's go hard.
Is when I'm talking about based churches and gay churches, like most of the churches in the Christian institution, they got infiltrated, bro.
Yeah.
So they are fucking. They just you watered down,
Infiltrated by what?
Yeah.
Infiltrated by like atheistic movements to drive people away from God.
Oh.
So then now you got a shit experience with this retarded priest.
Yeah.
Now you're like, well, they're all like that, right?
Right.
A good church with good priests that are, doing Christian stuff.
Yeah.
Probably harder to find out now than ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying,
But
boys?
who are the what's the motive for the atheists kicking the, because they're
New World Order.
anti-church.
Great,
New World Order,
great
yeah.
question. They got a big reason
Batty
for that.
gal.
Yeah, big batty atheistic gals. Yeah, fucking godless gals.
Yeah.
Bro, they eventually they would they want people to be more like atheistic, nihilistic.
Yeah.
Easier to control that way.
Okay, yeah, because if you're not...
Wait, you think atheists are easier to control? I thought the whole point of the religion was to control.
No, bro, because here's the problem, boys, and I was thinking about this the other day. Humans, right? We're creatures. I believe we're creatures of worship. Like, as in, if you ain't worshiping God, you're worshiping something else.
Yeah.
Maybe a more materialistic approach. Maybe you're worshiping pussy. Trying to get pussy.
Yeah.
Maybe you're trying to get material. So now they got you in this box. They're like, all right, man, we're gonna get these guys to get obsessed about the new Star Wars film or the new Marvel shit.
Well, this is the Church of Pussy.
Yeah.
That's what.
This is what we were talking about last night. That pussy it's a religion. It is a god. Okay, you were saying.
But for you, it's the devil.
It is the devil.
But hang on. But for you though, wouldn't
Yeah.
arse replace pussy? Like
That's true. Yeah.
Or like
Ass or
dick.
cock? It's like, would you worship ass or cock more?
Oh, that's a tough one. That's like asking me to pick my favorite kid, and I'm not talking about my own biological children. I'm talking about the children that I like to fuck on the grounds of the church.
Oh,
but
Jesus.
Hey,
boys,
listen, come on
you
now.
both got psyopted,
I-
man.
yeah.
Don't be like that.
Oh, that sounds nice. But that's like asking me to choose my favorite kid. I couldn't choose.
Actually, so arse and dick is on the same level, or like it
So
depends
name
on
it-
what you're
name it-
feeling.
I don't know. Maybe.
Because I guess
the
for
name
us,
of the ass and the dick and the left and right hole,
Yeah.
because I guess for us that would be the equivalent like tits and ass.
Yeah.
So
See, this is what this is. This is the dick. This is the dick, the two balls, and then the asshole. It's up here. That's what. Yeah.
This guy's going hell twice, bro.
Yeah,
being gay and for this shit. Jesus.
But the
No,
but see, the thing
God
is-
has a good sense of humor for sure.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he does. He does has.
I mean, AIDS is hilarious.
No, but do you know what it is? Like, say if God was to like judge you or whatever, so he would look at us right now,
Yeah.
and he would look at all the fucking controlling like shit around us, and they're
Yeah.
like, oh, these boys, they got to this stage because everything's fucked. Like,
Yeah.
like, do you know what I mean? Like, if it was real, then right now it's hard. It's harder to be into God than ever.
Yeah.
So even showing a little bit of faith, you're like, oh, you going to heaven, bro? You kind of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the bar
The
is
odds
low.
are against us, yeah.
But the bar is low
The
these
odds-
days.
yeah.
But yeah, I want to go back to the thing you were saying about you feel like that you're almost, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you're almost controlled by pussy.
So yeah, man. So dude, I am the pussy matrix. I was telling Rob at this show last night. I'm turning 30 soon, boys. You know, and I was having I'm like, raw. What is motivating us? Like, what? Like, why do we do anything? And for me, and I was like, am I just trying to do everything in my life to just get more pussy, or like to get laid? And it might be the case. And I feel like a lot of men are just driven. They're trying to be cooler. They're trying to fucking be smarter. They're trying to be funny. Shit, you know, trying to be more rich just to get laid.
Mm-hmm.
And then now because I'm turning 30, like I'm not as fucking horny as I was.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this is taking too much time, bro. Pussy, pussy's beautiful.
Yeah.
God bless pussy, but it's taking too much out of my energy and my time.
Yeah.
So now you need to find something new to worship, is what you're saying.
Yes, and it does seem that having like a God creator entity would be the best thing to worship if it's real. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's freeing.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm worshiping this infinite, freeing thing that loves me.
Yeah.
And gives me purpose. Like, I'm like, oh, this is nice.
So how do we know? Because we don't know God's real, but how do we know pussy's real? Like, have you ever seen it?
I've
never seen it in my life.
No.
You know what, bro? I've seen it. There's a lot of fake news out there, like how it looks. But it's real, bro. It is not as beautiful as they say.
No.
Yeah.
I think people have seen like apparitions of it, like Lourdes and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like just vaginas. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Just like what's the word?
It
Like
came
a
to me
vision.
in a dream once.
Yes,
Dude, first time I saw pussy,
Yeah.
like it was on porn. I was scared.
It's so
You were
weird.
scared?
Yeah.
It was man. Like, and it was like the clit and the flap. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
What was the
feel that
first
way.
porn you saw? What happened in it? Because I remember mine, and it was.
Oh yeah.
confronting.
Well, we'll get into that.
You remember yours?
Yeah.
Dude, I used to download shit on LimeWire. I don't know if you boys remember LimeWire.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And
There's some
it was a hot.
the devil's in LimeWire for sure.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. It was a hot stepsister porn.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have a stepsister of your own?
I've got stepbrothers. I've got a
Yeah.
real sister.
Now we're talking.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but the first one I saw, it was at this older kid. We used to ride our bikes in the neighborhood, and he took me to his house, and
Nice.
he put on a videotape, and it was
Keep going. Keep going there.
this is my first confession. I haven't confessed, and it's been 2 weeks since my first confession. But it was like 5 women lined up on a bench.
And how old were you?
Put the condom away. I was probably 10 or 11, and
Excellent.
it was just this guy, and he just gave each woman like 4 pumps each, and just kept going back and forth.
How many
Like,
women
say-
was this?
it was so like
That's so good, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I would watch this
that was
right
the
now.
first time I saw it. I was like,
Yeah.
So
and,
how
I
many-
haven't really seen that anything like that since.
But how many women?
Like 4 or 5.
Wow. Yeah.
That was my first exposure. I was like, what the fuck? is
Fuck.
this?
That's like.
And I felt bad. I confessed to my mom. I was like, Mom,
Oh really? Yeah.
I've seen this
Are
thing.
you serious, bro?
Yeah. I was like, and she's like, oh, like she was just like, she didn't. She was just like, oh, that's normal. Like it was just
Yeah.
Well,
that's-
that's boys will be boys, you know.
Yeah, and that's
And,
the appropriate response, because if she scolded you, then you'd have a weird guilt thing over watching
Yeah,
porn.
and then maybe I'd be able to come during sex.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, but yeah, I remember the first porn I saw was again young, 12 maybe, in the woods.
It's
With-
always the woods.
It's always the woods.
Yeah.
You're just in the fucking. Anyway, we're in the woods, and in the woods, and then a friend had on a phone. He had just porn. He had like a really grainy porn, like not grainy, but like it was on
So
like
that
a,
must have been the first like video camears, like those
yeah, the
early,
first
Yeah,
video
yeah.
cameras, yeah, and it was just some
Before
normal,
BlackBerry, before everything.
yeah, and I was just, I think a part of me did find it arousing because it was like
Naughty,
first
yeah.
time it was naughty, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck is this? You
Was
know?
there a penis involved?
Yeah, of course.
Well, then there you go.
Yeah, but even
Did you like? So this was straight porn, right?
this is straight porn, but I think I did find it like arousing, just kind of like oh, this is sex or whatever, you know.
For sure.
But I think I was well aware. I was already jerking off and everything by then, but this is the first time I'd seen kind of, porn in the flesh.
So
so
what
to
would you
speak.
think about when you were... Actually, I can't answer that.
Oh, what did I
Like,
think about
what
when I
would
was
a little
jerking,
boy
when I was a
think
little
of-
boy?
Yeah, like, was it just
No,
like
but
the
when-
sensation of it?
When you was a little boy and jerking off, you knew you was gay.
Yeah.
So you were thinking about other
I've
boys at
never
school,
jerked
or-
off to. I think actually with that porn, my friend sent it to me, and I tried to jerk off to it, and I couldn't. and I couldn't, and that's
Maybe we
when I
should blame,
decided to become a priest.
Rob's friend.
Yeah.
Making him gay, just send him the worst porn ever. He's like-
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when you're that age, you're just jerking off to your
yeah, he's like
friends,
it's so shit.
people on the TV, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
in
Yeah, oh,
movies and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, but
I remember
coloring
jerking
books.
off to like a still frame of some show where it was like you could see a girl's underwear for a second. and I
Yeah.
perfectly paused it, and then I guess when I came, I just forgot about it and just went to my room. And then, I can't remember, my mum just saw that it was just
Nice.
Bro, your mum
Like-
is yeah. She's
Your
fucking
poor mother.
updated. Yeah.
yeah.
Your
she's
porn,
just
yeah,
like-
thank God for fucking Sky Plus. I
Yeah.
used to pause fucking many a TV show. Fucking, I'm trying to think now. It was a lot of
Emphasis
TV
on
shows.
men.
Probably fucking who were those the Zach and Cody? Remember them? Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
yeah.
Remember
Oh.
them?
I never even
I
considered.
think I remember pausing that a few times and
So like, yeah, wow.
having a
like when they're in
randy
their
old
little
time.
swimsuits or something. Like,
yeah. I loved
Something
when they moved the show moved onto that boat. But
Or was it not always on that boat?
what? Was
I
it
thi-
always on that boat?
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. The sweet like, yeah. Fuck.
Let me tell you, whether they're on
Were
the
they,
boat,
were they
whether they were on the boat or not, there was a lot of semen.
they were molested, weren't they, by producers?
Were they? No, you're
Yeah.
thinking of
No, I think they all were. I think
Cody,
everyone.
I think-
really
So bro, it turns out it turns
the not
out,
so sweet life of Zach and Cody.
yeah, or sweet to some, you know.
Yeah.
because,
Bony.
um,
I don't know.
Sweet.
turns
Yeah.
out, bro, like there's not just like one Puff Daddy like type of, or one Weinstein.
they called me. in
Each
prison.
kid gets one each.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, bro.
where there's a will, there's a way. If there's a
course.
kid
Yeah.
on set unsupervised, there's a monster is born.
yeah,
Yeah.
each kid is assigned one pedophile.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they just apparently like they all get molested.
Did you watch that
Yeah.
Nickelodeon documentary?
Quiet on set.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it. No.
Oh,
Ooh. What-
you'll
is
you'll be pausing that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
When
Woo!
when
It's-
was this?
It's insane. Yeah.
When did this come out though? The Nickelodeon.
This is like a month ago.
A few, but it's mainly about Drake Bell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy from
Yeah.
Drake and Josh.
the guy who did it to him is just working again in Hollywood.
yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, like, yeah, but wasn't he himself?
Asking for it? Is that what
Yeah. As many of them are. But he was accused of something.
Yeah, but it was like something like he texted inappropriately to someone he didn't know was underage.
Right. Okay.
Like it was like he didn't like it was kind of blown out of proportion,
Mhm.
and then I think he's kind of redeemed himself by coming out as being raped.
Yeah. Okay.
Which
Yeah.
is the
he's-
best thing to do. If you're accused of rape, come out as having been raped.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought like well, it's kind
That's
of
what I
like
plan to
what
do.
Spacey. That's what you plan to do. Well, that's what the Spacey thing was.
Did
Well,
you?
he didn't say
Did he
huh?
get raped?
No, he didn't get raped, but he was.
Kevin Spacey, he was just being just like a monster.
But
the
I
gay way.
heard about those rumors even like when I was a film student
Mm.
before, like a decade before that shit came out.
Yeah, there
Like
was-
that's how prevalent it was. Like he was 100% doing that.
They
shit.
had the same
Yeah.
thing about Russell Brand. Like a lot of
Yeah.
girls, they were talking about the Russell Brand thing for like years ago, like 10 years
Wow.
ago. But Kevin Spacey, bro, was doing some crazy shit. I don't know if someone said this, but like he would just go to like a massage thing and he would like stick his ass out.
Oh,
Like,
really? Yeah?
Yeah. Like he would just like
Down
like
in
a
Soho?
random. Yeah, like
And a
just a-
normal one, yeah.
just like a normal
You
one.
can't
He
do that.
Yeah, he would just like, and then he would just look at the guy and be like, do it, and then like, no, bro.
But that was also what's his name? Travolta did that.
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
Dude, guys, so like, what the fuck is going on with Hollywood? Like, I'm not saying, it's not like these guys, they're just a few of them, the pedophiles,
Few
or a
bad
few
eggs.
of them are gay. It's like, it's all of them, bro.
Well, it's like,
Yeah.
it's if you. I mean, it's been said before, but it's like
But you'll say it
If-
again.
I'll say it again. I didn't say it, but like for kid shows, it's gonna
Attract those type-
attract those people for sure.
Mhm.
Like, I want like people who want to work in kids programming.
Yeah.
They're there for a reason. You know?
Yeah. Well, but yeah, I think with the Spacey thing was that when he got accused, he was like, "Oh, I'll just say that I'm gay,"
Mm.
and then he got a lot of backlash for that, like for just being like trying.
Like,
it's
they're like, that's
just
worse.
a curve. Like what? No, what's the word I'm trying to think of? A distraction. Like
Yeah.
and a scapegoat.
people will be like, I think there's a few escaped goats from the grounds of the church, but that was such a stretch. But what was I saying there about Spacey? But Spacey's making a comeback.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
He's
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
he's getting his comeback from all the men that he came on without their consent. But he's doing TV. He was on Tucker Carlson, I think.
The guy who's promoting the fuck out of these zins, you know, the chewing tobacco.
Oh, he's yeah.
Yes, that's his
Forgive
thing
us,
now.
Father, for I've zinned.
I love his in.
He's
I had
like,
to quit, but I
he's
fucking
in.
love his in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got any vapes on you, Hamish?
I
at the moment?
don't. Do you?
No, but I've got cigarettes. But
You got
obviously-
cigarettes?
Yeah, bro. This is a holy.
Fuck, we might have to have a
place.
cigarette break.
You can fucking spark up in here. I don't mind.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
All right.
you
Yeah.
do you mind?
I don't mind. No.
You don't mind?
All right,
In
bro.
fact, if he does, I might actually have one.
Yeah. We'll
just the
fucking have
idea
a,
of you and just smoking dressed as a priest is just fucking hilarious. Like,
yeah. All right. I'll get cigarettes
Fuck,
from
I
my
have
bag.
some weed if you want to.
let's not get crazy.
Sunday?
Well,
No Sunday?
No Sunday.
Sunday's the day of rest.
Yeah,
That's the only time you should be smoking weed.
yeah.
Saith the Lord.
Because that's when you're really resting, is when you're high. But yeah, see, I would get very what's the word, like paranoid now if someone was to smoke weed in an enclosed space.
Oh no, I wouldn't do it in
I'd
here.
get like a
I'd go for a break.
contact
Yeah.
high or whatever. That's what I would be.
When
afraid
was the
of.
last time you got high, Chief?
Last time I got high, was probably 5 years ago, and then that was like a. But that's the only time I've gotten high in 10 years. I stopped really getting high when I was 20, and then at 25 I just kind of had a bit of a hiccup,
relapse.
and I got a little puff the magic dragon, you know. And
How long was the hiccup?
Huh?
How long was the hiccup for? Like a relapse?
About 7 months.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a good one.
it's crazy time. Yeah, that's when I had to stop doing MMA and everything, because it was just kept getting boners, you know. But I
Hey,
oh,
my
but the
mother's asshole.
while we're huh?
Nothing.
But I don't know if you saw this with the Pope. Did you see this with the Pope? Got in trouble for he said faggot in a. He was there. Someone ratted him out. He said while he was flogging himself or whatever they do. But it was done in an what can you use as an ashtray? Actually,
Like this candle.
oh no, here, use this candle here. Like
Yeah.
a candle
Cheers, bro.
in the wind. But he had a it was do you smoke with the filter in or with the
Yeah, the filter.
Yeah, yeah.
I've always called the Jamaican style. But
Jamaican? That's what George Wheeler George Wheeler. What?
Talking off the mic, sorry.
No. Yeah, George never runs out of skins, if you know what I'm saying. Because of the psoriasis. But smoke it up, boys. You can confess after. But
Chief, you were talking about
oh, the Popes.
but also the MMA. You used to do MMA.
I used to do MMA, and then
you had a lot of concussions.
Yeah, that was keeping me on the straight and narrow. The MMA,
Not even close.
not even close, baby.
So,
Now-
bro, fucking
Narrow for sure. Straight?
No, I'm not so narrow now these days. But
about a week ago,
yeah, maybe
I
put
ha-
that in between you, maybe.
yeah, I had a concussion.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so check this out, boys. Yeah,
Yeah.
so as Hamish knows, I've reduced my weed intake. I get high only in the weekend now.
Yeah. Amen.
Yeah, and then it was Saturday evening,
Mhm.
right? Great week, very productive.
Mhm.
Worked every day.
Yeah.
Went to gig. Saturday came home 11 p.m. right,
Mhm.
and there was no weed in the house.
Right.
And I just wanted that joint, bro. I just wanted the joint to
Mhm.
reward myself and just sleep well.
You've
wake
earned
up.
it.
Yeah.
I've earned it, right? No weed in the house, but there was an edible in the house, right?
Snap.
This is 11:30
Yeah.
p.m.
This is the way you.
11:30 p.m. edible. Now Hamish, that's how he consumes weed. He eats it, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So the edible, it takes ages to kick in.
Yeah.
It's 11:30. I'm tired, so I take the edible, right? And I'm gonna wait half an hour for it to kick in. Didn't
Yeah.
kick in.
Mm.
Now I'm just so tired. I go to sleep, right?
Yeah.
So I go to sleep with this edible in my system. Wake up at like 7, right?
Yeah.
Very dry mouth, like fucking driest mouth. And I'm like, I need to piss.
Yeah. Piss in your mouth.
Yeah, fucking rehydrate. I go to the toilet, right? And I'm pissing in the toilet. This is downstairs, right?
Yeah.
And I'm kind of getting towards the end of the piss, right? And I'm feeling dizzy, right?
Yeah.
And then I hear like ringing noise in my ear.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, next thing, I wake up on the floor like this.
Yeah.
Facing the toilet seat. Both hands covering my dick, right?
Yeah.
Like my dick is safe, my dick is protected.
Yeah.
And like I'm flat like this, looking at the toilet seat, and I can't move, right?
Fuck.
And it's 7.
Devil.
Yeah.
4 back of my head, it's 7. And I'm like, shit, my mum is upstairs, bro. If my mum comes down and I'm just there frozen with my dick, like, bro, I'm fucked, right?
Why can't you move? Are you like
Because
conscious?
I just what happened is I fainted, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I woke up on the floor.
Yeah.
And like I'm dazed, so
Yeah.
I can't get up straight away. I'm kind of still fucked.
Were you out cold?
I was out cold, bro.
For how long?
Not long, because like it must have been maybe a few seconds.
Okay, right.
Anyways, bro, like a minute later, I managed to get up,
Mm-hmm.
and then I get up and then I go to the to my room, just fucking stumble to my room, and then I sit down.
You might be off camera there. Sorry.
Oh
By the
snap!
way, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and then
oh,
I
shit.
I sit down and I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah.
And then on my back, I feel like a spot or something. I'm like, this is annoying. And
Kevin Spacey got you while you were down.
My asshole is sore.
I was like, fuck Kevin, bro. And I'm like, this is kind of annoying. And then, anyways, I can't go to sleep because this thing is kind of hurting.
Yeah.
I go to the toilet again, bro. I take my top off, and then on my back, bro, massive cut like this.
Yeah.
Turns out when I fell, I cut my back on something,
Yeah.
and I hit the back of my head.
Like, what did you hit your head off of? Like the wall?
I have no idea, bro.
Yeah.
And then when I fell like this, there was so many like sharp edges on the floor.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Why are
shit.
there sharp edges?
Like, you know, like a raised platform, like a little bit raised,
Yeah.
you know, wooden bit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when I fell back, the door handle caught my back.
Ooh.
And I hit my head. And then I was like, oh, it's cool. Went to the gym that day.
Yeah.
Went, done a gig. Next day I'm fine. And then the week after that, bro,
Yeah.
felt fucked. Like, my brain is not working, bro. I can't concentrate. Like, light is giving me
Yeah.
headache.
Do you want us to turn these off?
I'm fine now, bro.
You're all right, yeah.
So I'm all good now.
Yeah.
And then I went to work, all of that, and
Yeah.
then I had to go A&E, bro. And then the lady was like, because I went to A&E like 5 days after, and the lady
Yeah.
was like, you know, when you fainted that day, why didn't you come to hospital?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, it's just calm, it's mine. Like, I was trying to look hard. Like, I was
Allah was
Allah's
looking after
got
me.
my mum prays for me and that.
Yeah.
And and then yeah, bro. Like she told me you've got a concussion.
Did
Yeah.
you have a CAT scan or like?
No, she done a few tests on me.
Do you
like,
have a cat?
I've got a cat.
got a
So
cat.
and then
Love pussy.
Yeah.
oh yeah, and then done a few tests on me. She did some fucking shit like that.
Yeah.
And she just said you need to stay at home for like 2 weeks, no
Yeah.
lights, whatever. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then I just went back to work.
You don't you don't fuck around with concussions, man.
You don't fuck around with concussions, bro.
No, bro. So did you like how are you
don't even
feeling now?
Yeah.
Now I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
But I'm better than last week.
What would you say you're still feeling like? Are you still
Just like a bit. My brain is a bit cloudy, bro. But now,
Right.
boys, every time like I get high,
mm.
because I don't know why I fainted. Right. I'm doing blood tests next week.
Yeah.
But every time I get high now, I'm sitting down, bro. I'm not standing.
But surely it was just the edible hitting you.
But had you not eaten for a while too? Because that'll do it, especially if you have an edible.
So I think it's a mix from the edible hitting me at night, me not
Mm.
having breakfast first thing in the morning, dehydrated. But
Yeah.
honestly, every time I'm sparking a spliff, I'm like sat down around like cushiony.
safety first.
Yeah,
Put a helmet
cushion.
on.
Yeah.
Safety first. Just let me smoke this cannabis to my head, but I need to be sat down.
Yeah.
And then there's not all cushiony bits.
Yeah.
But that's fucking scary, bro. And then, you know, shit like that, like it gets you thinking, you know, like about God and that. You know, like, bro, what if like I fell back and bang, you know?
Mm.
That's it.
And then like
And you're dead, and you've got your cock in your hands, and
my cock perfectly fine, just dead.
were you
the rest of the
were you mid piss? Were you midstream?
Finished.
Thank
pissing.
God.
Oh.
Yeah, because you,
Yeah.
because you know
That was God saving you.
Yeah.
that was gonna save him.
God
My
save the Queen.
dignity, at least, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, boys. So you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, you gotta come in terms of shit like that. You know, as you get older, bro, you gotta think like, raw. You know, it's, you know, are we heading somewhere? You gotta ask yourself them just to be ready for those occasions. Because the worst thing you want to do is say if God was real and hell was real and that, and then you like die and then God is there and you're like, oh fuck, like it's completely
So
unprepared.
awkward.
Just
Yeah.
unprepared. Like,
Unprepared in what? For the afterlife.
yeah, like just completely forgetting the thing that you were meant to do. Oh, meant to worship you, of course, bro.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you
It'd be
fucking
so
retard. Like,
embarrassing.
it's just so embarrassing. Like, oh,
I think there's so much more worse people than me or us
of course.
that I think we're fine.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? I don't think we have to worry
Dude,
about
we're-
going to, you know,
Dude.
there's fucking
You got the lighter, Hamish. Dude, we are Rob, especially both of you.
Yeah.
And me as well. You guys, like, you got good hearts. So you're not evil people.
you got a good heart as well.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. I've got a big, nice heart. You know,
They checked it
juicy,
at they did a CAT scan. You got a good heart.
CAT scan.
Everything's fine.
good heart,
Yeah.
fucked brain.
Yeah.
Imagine if they could tell if you were evil from a scan.
Yeah, it's just flashing red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you know what it is, bro? Every person, they are their own. You got your own like journey. So that's like assuming. Say if you get judged, it will be like just you getting judged on your own terms, not thinking about. Well, I wasn't a serial killer. And like, bro, you didn't grow up with the conditions to be a serial killer. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it might be like a fair.
So there's a chance that maybe bad people do get into.
So you did the
Heaven
best
because-
with what you were given, yeah.
It's like a personable test,
Yeah.
personable exam.
Right.
That would suck if the Hitler was in heaven and you're like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, you know, and I'm not excusing what he did, right? But if you go and you look at Hitler's early biography, like,
He had
of
a
his
rough
life,
go.
he had a rough go.
Yeah.
He had a rough go. Now, did he have to do what he did? That's not for me to say, but he had a I think he got like athlete's foot. No, he had his brother died, I think. And then I think two of his siblings died, and then
he was a failed artist.
two of his failed artists,
That's
which
the
is,
toughest
you know,
one.
that's the toughest pill to swallow.
Imagine like drawing something and like that shit. You know, fuck. Killed the Jews now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I got into art college, and thank God I did, because, you know, who knows what I would have done if I didn't get in, you know. But but yeah, like and then like two of his wives before Eva Braun killed themselves. Two of his girlfriends killed themselves.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Eva Braun obviously killed herself.
This week,
Well, that was upon his request.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fine. Oh, I'm after knocking over the water. Oh, tits.
Ooh.
It's I think the cable.
It's fine.
Oh fuck, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
God, I'm after spilling the holy water. Fuck, we were gonna. That's actually it. That is actually holy water. Oh fucking tits. We can take a break.
Where are we at?
48 minutes.
Bro, that was quick.
Yeah.
Damn.
What we usually do is like an hour and a half, but we can take a break
Yeah.
now and then.
Yeah, let's take
Cool.
a break. 'Cause
Yeah.
I want to have another coffee. And
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool.
All right, guys. Yeah, we're gonna go over to the Patreon now. So join the Patreon, and yeah. All right, nice one. All right, bye.
Nice one.
Bye.
All right.